Hi, it's Tara Green. I just want to look ahead a little bit to Saturday, April the 17th, there, which you can see is a really crazy, busy day. That's it, just on the top there. Okay, so I've got actually the 17th and the 18th here. So let's take you to the weekend. Now, on the 17th, that's Mars in Gemini trining Jupiter in Aquarius. The moon will later also trine Jupiter in Aquarius. And Jupiter is actually being aspected also by Mercury through a sextile later in that day. So this is a good day for opening up to new ideas, for communicating with friends, for gathering with people, dialoguing. Mars and Gemini, very flirty, connecting with people on the internet, dating, pretty upbeat, pretty optimistic ideas. So definitely protest anytime there's Jupiter in Aquarius, protest, and support for that as well. So the moon's in Gemini for half the day, let's say, sextiling Mercury in Aries. So again, lots of new ideas coming down the pike there. Mercury in Aries, pretty fast thinking, hard to keep our minds still or focused, even though Venus has entered Taurus now. Again, there's that nice air trine there. The moon then conjuncts Mars in Gemini. So the first aspects today are all about communication, expansion, talking, splitting hairs. Mars and Gemini kind of likes to do that too, and keeping pretty upbeat and light. And then the moon in conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn. This is all early in the morning here. The darker text is Pacific Daylight Time, and the lighter one is Eastern Daylight Time. So again, that might be disturbing to your dreams. Moon sextiles the Sun in Aries, again, early in the day. That should make you feel pretty sunny, pretty optimistic. Of course, with Aries energy, we just want to go, go, go. And then Mercury, again, sextiles Jupiter in Aquarius, and then it sextiles Mars in Gemini again. So there's this nice fire and air. Keep those home fires burning. There's a lot going on there. It's a good day, again, for think tanking, for getting ahead with new ideas, making aha connections, and thinking outside the box. And then the moon actually has been void of course since 11:03 a.m. That's Eastern Daylight Time, but then enters Cancer, where it's at home. And the moon in Cancer is a nice time to kind of settle in and settle down and get all comfy. I know everybody's been at home. They're probably tired of being at home, but it makes you sentimental. It's a good time to connect with family, with your mom, especially. Cancer rules the mother, sisters, friends, daughters, feminine energy, and to cook a great home-cooked meal. This is all about, we're ruled by the stomach when the moon enters Cancer, and our tummies will be extra sensitive at that time as well, so you may have to watch what you eat. So you want to kind of curl up and get all cuddly and huggy and things like that if you can. Mercury squares Pluto again, so our actions may come up with a big stop there. Pluto in Capricorn is kind of, transforming everything in the physical plane, still in process of that. Mercury in Aries just wants to ram ahead. And of course, we're doing with two kind of goat sheep kind of energies here, and they're squaring each other. They're both cardinal energies, so that you can get into fights with words or people on top and governments and things like that. The moon in Cancer sextiles Venus and Taurus. Now, this is a very nice feminine energy, very sentimental, like Venus and the moon in Cancer. You want to knit something, you want to do something with your hands, you want to craft something beautiful, you want to make a beautiful meal and drink some great wine and have a wonderful bath with the most beautiful rose scents and jasmine and whatever it is you want to put in there. Very sensuous, beautiful bathing. It's very good night to just stay at home and do a pretty night. And then Mars in Gemini in conjunct Pluto and Capricorn. Now, Mars and Pluto both govern Scorpio. So this is like the two planets that feature about birth, death, transformation, sexuality, money, power, control, secrets. So there's going to be some big battles going on, probably behind the scenes, because you remember it's still Scorpio energy. So what they're saying through their mouths and what they're doing behind their backs, again, this is Mars and Gemini. People are two-faced. I keep thinking about Prince Harry these days and what he's going through emotionally. I think it's a very, very difficult time for him. He's probably going back and forth, because it is his family and they're all mourning, and he's under all that scrutiny, and he's worried about being away from Meghan, and she's pregnant, and little Archie, and his grandfather's died, and he hasn't seen his family in a whole 13 months, and there's some people love him, some people hate him these days. Anyway, I'm going to look at his chart, but just thinking about him, so I want to put that shout out to you, Prince Harry. just feeling your energy quite strongly there. And then on the weekend, on Sunday, again, that aspect repeats, and Mars, Pluto in conjunct there early in the morning after midnight, after the witching hour on Sunday. The moon in Cancer sextiles Uranus and Taurus. So cook up something completely different, invent something new. Uranus and Taurus wants to try new things. Again, this could be like super high tech, I don't know what, something you've never done before, just something very different, revolutionary. Redesign your kitchen. Venus is in Taurus. It's the time to do all this kitchen-y, homey, redecorating stuff. The moon in Cancer squares Chiron and Aries. Again, this is where our wounds, our walls, our armor might be up, and people may want to soothe you, or you're looking for something that feels like home and comfort and childhood, and it's very emotional and sad. And again, Prince Harry, I'm feeling you here, and moon in Cancer, it's all about the mother and thinking about your mom and your homeland, the motherland, and the queen, your grandmother, and all that stuff. And the moon in Cancer in conjunct Saturn and Aquarius. So there will be some kind of breakthroughs here, or a sense of fresh air trying to come in, not necessarily that it can. And then the moon conjuncts Mercury in Aries. And so that's, again, the mind and the will, the ego, and the words. Again, could be a lot of headbutting or saying too much, or just being too spontaneous. So but can be good for generating lots of new ideas. Again, headaches could be very rampant. Aries rules the head. So just want to give you the weekend heads up. Let's see. Okay, I think that's about it. So if you want to get in touch with me, I'm at taratarot.com. Subscribe to me here on YouTube. Follow me on my blog at infinitynow.wordpress.com. I'm on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram too. Many blessings.